down and back up.
Just thinking,
As you come down,
flow punches up.
float into the next one.
This one's
As I'm here, I'm keeping this in here nice and close because now all that's going to happen is you're going to see how my
Now that it's
elbows
up,
are. Now I'm rotating back diagonal. So just go slow.
each guy flows around.
Down, up. Now rotate. There you go. Horizontal. Here. Good. Get about half step closer. I want you working in close quarters because that's where you're going to be.
Awesome. Yep. And then from here, if you want, you can go up the middle.
So as we're doing this, I'm here.
That was the 8? Yeah.
Notice how my head comes offline. It goes
We used to do this all the way around. But yeah.
45, horizontal, vertical. Okay. Back on that vertical 45. Here. Right. My head is adjusting. I'm not just standing here static doing this.
Yeah.
My head is adjusting because just like in boxing, as I'm sitting here like this, as I throw that punch, I'm getting offline at the same time. You have to incorporate your head movement, shoulder movement, and stuff in it.
Just work it in. Is that a whole strike you're hitting?
Yes.
Yeah. It's there. Alright. You just click the
Be careful about coming in with a lot of excessive movement because that's more movement than I need to be. Remember that as I'm sitting here, as you come in with a punch, it's here. I'm working in tight quarters, right? It's not going to be. There may be some movement, but the more I exaggerate my movement, the slower my strikes are going to be. I want to be able to just come in, boom, and then come across, if I need to, here, whatever. But I need to be able to keep it short, quick, and done.
Okay.
Not flowy and stuff like that.
I'm doing the same thing on my head. Yeah.
Guys, watch one thing here real quick. Watch how my weight is being distributed. So as I'm sitting here, I come in for that first strike. What do? I cut that angle.
Yeah.
All right. Weight is on my lead leg now. All right. So I'm here. Boom. All right. Weight is on my lead leg.
Okay.
Now as I come across here, once I start coming back here, I'm still favoring this left leg. Once I start coming back horizontal, my weight starts to shift back 50-50. All right. Once I go up on this vertical strike, it starts to shift back. Now it's heavy on this leg.
And
That's why my weight is shifting. Right? That's why my head is shifting because my weight is shifting onto my feet. So as I'm here, it's boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
You're shifting your weight back and forth from foot to foot, from heavy this way back to about a neutral stance, back to heavy this way, because in reality, you're going to be moving and shifting that way. Okay, one thing is as you're sitting here, you're here, and then as you come up, you're here. And then it's here, and then it's here. See how you're just in your way?
Yeah. I'm kind of used to doing
that. Is load heavy on one leg. So I'm here, boom. I'm on this leg, I didn't shift at all.
Okay.
So I'm down and back up, right? So here. Now, here, I didn't shift. Now I'm shifting here. Now I'm shifting hard on this leg.
Okay.
You understand? I'm not doing this. I'm not bouncing back and forth because my body is going to now telegraph where the strikes are coming from.
Okay.
Just getting cut like
Yeah.
As I'm sitting here and I start coming in, I may need to come in and load hard this leg because remember, everything that we're doing is we're cutting that angle. I'm cutting that angle to get in on him, all right? So as I'm sitting in here like this, I'm cutting that angle, all right? Both defensively and offensively. What I don't want to do is not commit where basically my feet are becoming static and all I'm doing is this. Back and forth in my strikes, and my range never changes. I want my range to change. I want to come in here. Now I'm inside. All right? It's the same exact thing that we did when we're here like this, and now I'm inside. Once I'm inside, I'm staying inside. It doesn't change just the fact that I've got a knife. Once I'm here, I'm staying inside,
Okay.
right? Once I, remember, with a knife, get really, really inside or really, really outside. I'm not going to stay here. All we're doing right now is we're learning the foot movements, but I want you to step in hard here,
Okay.
or from this vertical fashion, and shift out to here, but notice how my initial insert, I'm close.
Right.
Going from outside
Right.
range, boom, oops, sorry,
Back.
here. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. An easy way to get that upward strike again is to have your head out on the side. And your elbow is like pointed up.
You're leading with your elbow.
Head from here. My head is on the side here.
See how the elbow starts the cut?
Yeah.
Yes.
Elbow up, there you go. Down, elbow up. There, elbow up. All your vertical strikes in the lead with your
Saturdays
elbow.
to wear like fine shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Like who pulls up the
Yeah.
soft guns or like.
Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I do it.
So everybody kind of got this? This gives you something that even whether it's a punching bag or a bob bag or even if it's just at your house, you know, on the wall, this is something that you can sit here and you can go through the motions of getting your footwork, getting your head to shift balance and stuff, and getting your different strikes in the right order. Eventually what's going to end up happening is you're not always going to follow that same track, so I may come straight down and I may come back up on a 45, or I may come across here and then I may cut straight down. I may end up basically building this into different fashions, but notice what's going to happen is as I come across, from here I'm just turning my wrist and now I'm leading with my elbow coming down. The same way that I would come here and then lead with my elbow coming down. You understand? So you're going to build these in. It's not like, okay, well, when we do a punch, it's got to be 1-2. It may be 1-3. All right? That's based on the situation and based on the combinations that you're working at and stuff like that. So there's no right or wrong in that sense. But if you don't know how to punch, then you're never going to get the combinations. The same principle here. If you don't know how to lay the cuts in, it's not going to make any difference because you're just basically, you know, this type of thing. All right?